Hello everybody and welcome to ARTYLO number 48, as far as I can remember. So we're going to be continuing our endless adventure into Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords. And as always, we have much things to do. We have managed to save one of the many Jedi which are scattered through the universe. And also we have managed to do many other things. If I could move this window, it'd be fucking fantastic. Yes. There we go. So yeah, last time we managed to make a lightsaber. We also managed to do the, I think, entire campaign for Dantooine. And what else? Oh, we found that mysterious Sith blind woman, which has now joined us for some reason. Going to need elastic band because my hair is once again a force of nature not to be reckoned with. Okay. There again. Oh yeah, the samurai robes. That was a really cool addition to our entire arsenal. Okay. So one more thing I did while the electricity was down yesterday, which abruptly ended the stream for some reason. Actually, not for some reason. It's definitely why that happened. But I spoke to Creo, or whatever his name was, about the lightsaber thingy and this ARTYLO crystal, which gives us +1 attack, +2 dexterity, +1 strength, and +3 wisdom. Something we need to remove currently and go speak to her. So mainly a double-sided lightsaber, although I pretty much said I would like the other one, but I decided that I want to try this one instead.
You have grown strong in the Force. I can feel its touch upon you. Do not let the higher mysteries blind you to others. Turning away from that which tempts you or causes you fear is not strength. Facing it is. I have seen you display many acts of mercy, charity in our journey. Why?
Because if I can help, I will. There's no suffering in the galaxy. If I can leave it for one person, then I've made my difference.
Even if it weakens those you help, even if it robs them of the strength needed to grow, you have been chased, hounded since our first meeting.
What?
And it has only made you stronger, more capable.
I fail to see how small acts of mercy can be harmful.
Ah, then you have learnt nothing. From such small things, from such critical points, the universe and its masses may be moved. That is why you must be careful in all that you do, and in every choice you make. Aiding them gives you strength by taking on their challenges, but weakens them. If that is your choice, then use their dependency, feed upon it, until you have exhausted them. Then leave them. And I would view the ones you travel with much the same way.
They're loyal companions, I will not harm them. Who the fuck are you? Get off my ship! You've been talking that same bullshit from the entire beginning of the game.
So you may think, but it will be best to strike first. Your allies are allies by circumstance, and they will not hesitate to do the same to you if you continue down your path.
Lose the fucking whatever. Yes. I hate you. What can you tell me about the ARTYLO crystal?
That crystal is bonded to you. Through you it acquires its character and strength, and through it your power is enhanced. Let me focus on the crystal for a moment. There, now it is fully in tune with you again. Is there something else you wished?
What? Items received, ARTYLO crystal. The crystal is bond to ARTYLO. Its burn reflects that of its master. The crystal is translucent. Okay, that was the same text it had before that, so I'd guess it did some weird voodoo magic on it. Let's put it onto the workbench again. Actually, to the lightsaber. Melee, no, the lightsaber, there it is. Select crystal. Damage +1 night side. Do I do extra damage to the light side, people? I hope not. That seems pretty much the same. Okay then. Got that. HK is still broken. I guess we go to the star map. That's Telos, Orderon, Nar Shaddaa, Corbin. We're on Dantooine. I personally want to go to Nar Shaddaa, or Nar Shaddaa, whatever it's called. Let's go. I've got hair on the back. Fucking hell. And since I'm always leaning forwards and backwards, that tends to disrupt my hair.
Well, here we are, the Smuggler's Moon. It's the gaping maw.
She's naked again.
Swallowing all the cargo and spaceport thugs the galaxy has to offer. Mandalorians, mercenaries, war veterans, and pilots from the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War ended up on Nar Shaddaa, from all sides of the conflict. When the last war ended, there was no place left for them to go. Nar Shaddaa's a rough place and easy to get lost in. Or for someone to get lost. If we wanted to keep out of sight from the Sith for a while, you couldn't pick a better spot.
You never mentioned anything about Null Huda, but
It
okay.
means glorious jewel in Huttese, but don't let that fool you. It's the central breeding grounds of the Hutts. Nar Shaddaa orbits it. Nal Hutta's as slimy as the Hutts. Lots of swamp and bloated gas. It's where those slugs reach out and grab chunks of the galaxy. Trust me, we're not going to go anywhere near the place unless we want to be washing the stink out of our clothes for the next few years.
There's a lot of ex-soldiers on Nar Shaddaa.
Yeah, some came looking for work running freight and cargo. Still, there's only so many ships to go around and so many workers. So others lend their weapons to the Hutts in the exchange. It's become a prime base for raider recruitment across the galaxy.
How hard would it be to find a Jedi?
It won't be easy. There's so much traffic on Nar Shaddaa. Finding anyone on the moon's surface is going to be hard. We're going to touch down in the refugee sector. There's a lot more traffic there, and it's harder for people to spot you coming in. Or find you once you arrive.
You sound like you've been here before.
Anyone flying the Star Lanes has docked on Nar Shaddaa at least once. I wouldn't want to live there, and I doubt anyone does by choice.
Let's lower this a bit, since I want to be leading. What's the refugee sector?
Not everyone who came to Nar Shaddaa were soldiers. A lot of worlds were destroyed by the Mandalorians, and the Jedi. Left a lot of people wandering the galaxy.
How hard will it be to hide here?
Shouldn't be too hard. There's so much traffic on Nar Shaddaa, finding anyone on the moon's surface is going to be hard. We're going to touch down in the refugee sector. There's a lot more traffic there, and it's harder for people to spot you coming in. Or find you once you arrive.
Okay. So let's take the Ebon Hawk in for a landing.
Plotted a course for the refugee sector, and we should touch down within the hour. Once we're down, we should finally be able to breathe easy. There's no way anyone's gonna find us here.
Yeah, definitely. Would you look at that? It's basically Coruscant. That landing platform doesn't look like it's really secure, especially for a starship like Hidden Hawk. We'll see about that. What is that? Darth Vader in like warp form.
Perhaps you have heard that the Jedi comes to Nar Shaddaa. While he walks upon the smuggler's moon, he is not to be harmed. You may watch him, observe his movements, but nothing more.
Why must we watch? We've hunted them for so long. Now we must wait.
You must, because one Jedi attracts others. It is the way of things.
Godo's head filled with madness. So thoroughly hunt the galaxy, look for Jedi. Jedi finally comes here, and we can no longer hunt. This has no sense to it. If you wish to live, you should respect Godo's wishes. The ancient Jedi has run for years. They'll stay on the moon forever. They deserve to defy Godo. After I've collected their bounty, I'll keep their heads. Oh god. It's the Irremarine human female. Aimed. Goto, I will carve bloody swash for you and our families.
Request. If Goto's vessel is no longer neutral ground, inform us so that we might initiate assassination protocols and commence firing at once.
It would be unwise to commit violence here. Goto's order was clear. We're not trying to handsome Jedi while he walks in Nar Shaddaa. I'm so handsome. I won't refuse a fucking Twi'lek. Our next we attack first. They're permitted to defend ourselves.
Observation. Jedi follow the self-destructive path of pacifism and tolerance. They will not attack first.
This Jedi is different. But he said nothing of the Jedi's companions. Oh, are they gonna fucking steal a companion of mine? Would you fucking touch me? Oh fucking god.
Ah, the beautiful stench and decay of desperate living.
This moon, it teems with life. It is difficult to center oneself.
Never have I been to a place so alive with the Force, yet so dead to it. The contrast is like a blade.
Word of warning, watch where you step, or you'll fall for hours.
Are we going to be okay on this landing pad?
Sure, most of the landing pads around here are unclaimed, or should be. They're pretty badly maintained, so they're not safe to land on. Well, I mean, not this one, but they all have the reputation, so we should be all right. I think.
The Hidden Hawk looks a little exposed.
Maybe a little, but landing here means we didn't have to transmit our ID signature. You know what trouble that always brings. In fact, while we're here, we should get those signatures changed. Wouldn't make us such a target when we enter a new system.
Any problems with the docking authorities?
No, but I forgot to tell them we were landing. The refugee sector's a dead zone. No one cares too much who flies in and out of here as long as they're not carrying cargo that the Exchange or the Hutts might want a piece of.
Okay, is this the refugee sector?
Yeah, in all its glory. Don't get your hopes up from what you see here, though. As soon as we hit the main sector, that's when the smell and the mobs can get pretty bad.
Oh god, that was loud. Okay, let's move.
Alright then, let's move out. Where are we headed exactly?
It does not matter where we go. If what we seek is here, we shall come upon it in due time.
Yeah, if you want to stay on the ship and meditate some more, don't let us stop you.
Who the fuck is ARTYLO? Don't know him. Let's see where our path takes us.
Alright, if you have any questions, just ask. We should be able to leave the ship here as long as we want. No one supervises these landing pads anymore.
You there!
Uh-oh.
What's with you? Letting that piece of junk sink its struts into my landing pad! It'll be fine where it is. Yeah, I guess you're right. And by right, I mean you're wrong. Telling me it'll be fine where it is. What, you think I'm stupid? I got another ship coming in, and unless you want that piece of junk's hull crushed flat, you better move it. Got it?
What other ship?
That's none of your business. All you need to know is that they're gonna be firing up their quad lasers if they find your ship squatting there when they arrive.
I can pay for the space annual time.
Yeah? Right now, all I'm hearing is talk. How much you offering?
I guess 50 credits ought to be enough.
Done! Pleasure doing business with you. I got some visitors booked for your space, but I'm sure the two of you can work it out when they arrive.
Oh shit, now I have to fucking think about what I'm gonna do. That's on the handmaiden. Wait. It said 50, not 250. What the fuck? And of course somebody has to be fucking crying down there. Five. No, I guess that's it. And not handmade stuff. A Sith war sword was what I think I gave her. Yeah, it's close enough. Okay. Yep, got them equipped. And ready to go. Exchange thugs, refugee. You wandered too far, human. I wonder what happened. But you kind of not listen.
No, look, you can't keep us trapped in the refugee sector. We can't survive there. You've got us locked in.
This is there, not here. Another human. What you look at? What's going on here? Exchange business, human. Not for seeing unless you want to lose your eyes. Exchange business? That's why I'm here. I won't let you hurt this man. Stand away from him. One human, not amusing fight. More than one human, a little better. Let's see how the lightsaber fares against you. Would you look at that? It fucking destroys him.
Thanks for your help. They would have crippled me for sure.
I couldn't stand by letting them hurt you. Why were they hunting you?
Well, they work for the Exchange, for a Quarren named Visquis. He's looking to step up in the Exchange. The only language the Exchange respects is money, so Visquis is trying to increase his profits by using the refugees here in Nar Shaddaa as a cheap labor force. We're only good to him as slaves and merchandise. He wants to keep us in one place, so he can control us. That's always been the way. Well, except lately.
What do you mean?
The Exchange has been clamping down on the refugee sector hard, and I've no idea why. They've started kidnapping people, hurting others, but there seems to be no reason to it.
Where can I find Vasquez?
You don't. He comes to you. If he's got reason to. Either because you can help him out, or because you're making trouble. Either way, it's not a good thing.
I was going to help you, better head out before you run into more trouble.
Whatever your reasons, thanks.
Spare a few credits, friend?
12 credits.
Much appreciated, friend. Life's hard in the refugee sector, and this should go a long way to helping.
I think those credits sounds fish me. I'd like to ask something. I'd like to get some information.
All right. I don't know much beyond the refugee sector here, but I can share what I know.
Tell me about the refugee sector.
This sector's filled with refugees from the Jedi Civil War, and even as far back as the Mandalorian Wars. Refugees and war veterans both, and anyone else who was rendered homeless by the war. The Jedi destroyed planets across the galaxy, and here's where the wreckage ended up.
You know someone named Zescoeli?
No, should I? He doesn't sound like a Hutt. What, is he a bounty hunter or an exchange boss? This sector's
Where are you refugees here?
A lot of space lanes cross at Nar Shaddaa, and once here, it's hard to move on. Even fighter pilots from the war can't get work at the docks. The freighter crews are full up. There's no work here and no way out, unless you want to become a hired muscle for the Exchange, or work in a Hutt slave camp.
Where we're going now?
Look, one other thing. It's obvious you're new around here. I can tell it just by looking at you. Nar Shaddaa can be a rough place, and easy to get lost in. If you want, I can keep an ear out for you. Let you know if I hear anything.
I'd appreciate that.
I'll do that then. I'll come seek you out if I hear anything I think you might want to know.
I saw what you did to those exchange thugs, stranger. Can you spare a few credits, maybe help another refugee in need? Thank you, stranger. I won't forget your kindness.
Why did you do such a thing? Such kindnesses will mean nothing. His path is set. Giving him what he has not earned is like pouring sand into his hands.
Shut up! It may not help him, if nothing else, but to survive. Nothing except as long as there is hope. There is a chance for redemption every day.
And would that be a kindness? What if by surviving another day he brings a greater darkness upon another?
I cannot know that. Does your pessimism run that deep?
The Force binds all things. The slightest push, the smallest touch, sends echoes throughout life. Even an act of kindness may have more severe repercussions than you know or can see. By giving him something he has not earned, perhaps all you have helped him become is a target. Seeing another elevated often brings the eyes of others who suffer. And perhaps in the end, all you have wrought is more pain. And that is my lesson to you. Be careful of charity and kindness. lest you do more harm with open hands than with a clenched fist.
What the fuck? It's like I would give a person like $5 and you could buy a gun with it or food. And it depends on the person. It doesn't give me any idea how to do it. I just met the guy and he asked for $5. Don't care how that would be. Okay.
Good. Mind what I have said. Use your power, but in its proper place.
And what did he want?
Not much. Just answers to some questions.
Really? Interesting.
Who the fuck are you? Come on.
Haven't heard anything more yet. I'll come seek you out if I do.
Just speak back to like a weird exchange girl, possibly. Who the fuck should I trust you? Odin. Drug dealer. Me? You buy. What are you trading? Make scrap useful junk. Data moon. Putting gather, patch, sell. HK droid processor, there we go. I think we have enough to actually repair HK. Looks so weird with that samurai robe. Oh god. Gave me a cutscene, but really. Repair and install the processor. What's left? Droid chassis. Do you have it? Oh no, that's a control cluster. Okay, so I guess that's it for now. I am T32. Mr. Jordan Broadband Master, how may I assist you? 32nd model. I'm looking to buy some equipment. Okay now.
계획하라 제멘체 빙가로 루고도도 근데 주주
Where
나왔다서
did I leave that address spanner here? Who's that?
모니카
It's in front of me.
테레와나 중 거나타 델라라 구노 투나 dai
Chris
ritorno cavare
Range.
papana
Are you alright?
Charana gundo
You're
so
alright. Yes, my eyes have failed before they
Ferratore padano
but my
ringa
hands-
camarada tele fibo
hearing is still sharp.
Winston's hearing's pretty sharp, if you couldn't guess from the lobes.
va te vaca reware sono con
Don't just run down that how
Ore,
quiet.
dere
So
rigo
dress
konos-
with respect.
Barikishka, bunza
What
tela
brings you
tela
here?
tasa.
I came here to do business.
Business
always welcome. What kind of business are we in? Looking for equipment and parts. Looking to the right place. Finest vehicle repair shop side of the
Big
wing.
ears here might know someone who can change the Ebon Hawk's ID signature. Could be useful for avoiding notice.
This big ears. Complicated or not. Can you change the ship's ID transponder codes? Could I? Not legal, frowned upon government people with instruments. Black peoples of Tian. I can pay you for the time. Not a matter of payments, a matter of equipment. This body cards are permanent once written. I have one. I would need a new transponder card you wish to use, or a plan card, an ID signature. Then we'll discuss payments. Okay, so I need some sort of card. Prevent you a favour. Attention process again destroyed by Master Tien. What happened to him? Last time he's in the garage and scrapped. A junk dealer, mechanical cannibal by the name called him Filthy Beast. Not a trust for him present. What would you like me to do? I was wondering if I might be able to get him back. Sentimental reasons, mind you. The utility draws a question sometime last talk on his memory core. Let me retrieve the droid from Kodin. Thank you. What does this droid look like? Brain little battered. Being covered in refugee sector with drawers around him. Okay, so I guess that guy we bought the control cluster from. Fine enough. Okay. OT. 2. Newton Tubbs droid. Need your memory core. Wouldn't hurt, but just try it out. Got a new memory core. I'm looking for an astromech droid. You want 31 ones, but I'm trying tub. Only couldn't droid. The 6 tub droid, go see tub. This droid there seems to know what I'm talking about. How about I buy that droid from you? Tough sell, good droid, not look, but good, sturdy, smart. Many programs and tiny brain. I'm feeling you'll be satisfied with 150. I know, return to the droid tab. Okay then. I was able to retrieve the memory core. Such a core without the frame felt my reception, but you're feeling approximate nausea. As if you were holding the human brain before me. I actually bought the droid, but you know. Whatever you say.
I'm here.
Ought to level up. Can also level up. Plasma grenades. That's the same shop. Vosk. That's a bad sound! The threat. I am Vosk, one of the bounty hunters guild. Now no longer. You have nothing to fear from me. And why is that? Because I'm no longer them. They do not hunt as they do, as cowards and horrors betrayers. Members of the guild is named Andy. Knows to kill his assassin. Something has taken the hunter's heart and twisted it. Those of the guild who no longer take pleasure in the hunt, Ellie and the kill, bounty hunting has become murder. Ask questions, I have enough of that. You sound as if you hate the guild. Membership in the guild isn't only most killers. You mentioned the guild had laws. Yes, they're oaths. Oaths. The bounty hunter's creed, blood, honoured in blood, for the jaws of the laws are fragile, broken easily. What laws did they hold? Contract is honoured. If not attacking each other and chasing the same prey. So if they are all hunting one person, they couldn't attack each other. Yes, that's why the smuggler's moon has become quieter. They often Jedi. No hunter is useless. Someone is paying for wolves. Who are some of the prime bounty hunters? There are many. The smuggler moon has become their home. An entire nest of Gan who have come. All of them left the colony. They will come to hunt. They have strange perspectives on life on hunting. They're very effective. Who else? They're the twin sons. Two-legged slaves from Renath. Slaves who killed the masters and developed a taste for it. The masters dance of death. Very beautiful, very dangerous. You beautiful two-legs are hunting me. How's that bad? I have killed many. There's sympathetic disease of poison the guild. Both anything else? It is Zerg brothers, of course, cast from Duros for attempting to wipe a rival family. Who do these Duros? There are hundreds of their kind, not grouped by blood, by the cause. Then there are a new family, the secret horizon of credit. I didn't manage to read that. Series of hunter droids, they're on the new moon. These hunters and Myra. From each other, sons. Myra. Myra was a slave captured by Hundar, Dr. Smuggler Moon. That's the girl who asked for us. That's one of the best I've ever seen. Why? Besides, she does not kill except when she has to. She expects to hunt, not to slaughter. But Hanar. Hanar, a beast, a walkie, blocked from the mid-rim world. Near to a word of her score. Scavenged Berserker. Killed Berserker slavers now in hunt for this moon and other systems. Uses bounty hunting as an excuse for taking slaves and for breaking and killing humans whenever he can. He is very dangerous, almost unstoppable when angry. But he kills his own tribe. But no one knows for sure. How do you know who I am? Much information reached Nar Shaddaa. Because you on the surface of the moon does not swarm with bounty hunters eager to capture you, it is because they cannot. It is the law. I'm being hunted, I need to know by who. Let them collect the bounty, then you'll find out. Fine then. Shit, there's so many of them. Hey buddy.
Hey, I saw that ship you flew in on. My ship.
What makes you think the ship's yours?
It's the Ebon Hawk, isn't it? She was stolen from me during a routine run in the Mid-Rim, near the close of the Mandalorian Wars.
If you can prove that ship is yours, I'll give it back to you.
The registry's 34 P7JK. It's got a temperamental hyperdrive, and the turrets can be sluggish and unresponsive against fast-moving fighters. She's also got 2 secret compartments, one in the cargo hold, right near the plasteel cylinders in the back, and the second beneath the bunks in the starboard cabin.
Let me buy it from you.
No deal. A ship's worth its weight in spice on Nar Shaddaa, and nothing's worth being trapped here another year scrounging freight jobs. So, you admit it's not yours. How did you come by it anyway? Who did you buy it from?
I don't want to give him the Ebon Hawk.
What? It's our ship. I mean, your ship that I fly.
Good to hear you aren't going to challenge it. That makes things a lot easier.
Are you sure you wish to do this? If so, we will be forced to remain on this moon until we can hire transport out.
What are you doing? That's gonna trap us here.
Don't want to give it.
I'll be going now. Get used to the solid ground beneath you.
Let me shoot him in the back. No one has to know.
Atten, restrain yourself. Besides, a blaster would be unnecessary, when a nerve strike to his neck would incapacitate him painfully without inflicting any lasting harm.
Point taken.
Can't just... He can't.
The bounty hunters have been laying low recently, like they're waiting for something.
We can't. We need to change the registration number. Ebon Hawk. I can't give it to him. I just can't. There's one hidden compartment in the storage room, apparently. One under the bed. There's no bed here, right? No. There's a bed here. Can't give him. Just can't. Ah! The fuck? Come on, moron for letting him that.
Haven't heard anything more yet.
Teriwana jun konata delera guno tunna. Dore.
The transponder card. No, the bloody fuck. I'm telling you, it's all here. We talked for 2,000 cases. It's supposed to be going to buy me for an ambush, a double cross, get done with my war. Leave none.
More where that came from.
Let's settle this.
Computer spikes. Oh, Shane Necrofight. Please tell me she can wear it. Well, we're both cute. Look at that. Sure. Yeah. Honda. Human looks from cred chunk deals, yeah man? No cred line, any cred upfront for any item. Have customers waiting. I didn't see any customers waiting. What do you know, human? You think sell business go elsewhere? Let's get more male role than female? You're wrong. Calm down. Didn't see any customers. Cause thinking, I'll tell you, cause non-male rolled than female, get a snatch my business, take it from me. I will create good credit to see you gone dead. Ash. Pressure as a dick. Can I offer good cred? But shave cred, off make good cred with better cred, make worth your time, a discount off your weapons and armor. Alright. I promise say to this, then hunch step to book exit ramp. You say you do this, I make offer, I accept, no hunch step. I'm not looking for anything. You do what I want until you do. You receive no good cred. Better cred deals with me, go.
Your thoughts are disturbed. I can feel them from a great distance, like a shiver running through you. It is Nar Shaddaa, the true Nar Shaddaa that you feel around you. It is this moon, with the metal and machines stripped away and the currents of the Force laid bare.
The sound of vision is strange, tense.
I'm surprised you can feel it. I fear the damage to you had deadened you to such perceptions. What you feel is the echo of the minds of these creatures within the Force, their anger, their greed, their desperation. It is life.
The anger and desperation, is there some way to heal it?
One might as well heal the universe, but such manipulation is possible, yes. It requires that one be able to feel the critical point within the fractured mass, and know how to strike it in such a way that the echoes travel to your intended destination.
I'm not interested in manipulation, but healing.
Have you learned nothing? Healing is manipulation, and if you do not realize it yet, then you will discover that an act of healing depends largely on your perspective. Manipulation is done through propelling events, or selected ones, into motion. It is done through teaching, through example, and through conviction. And the greatest of victories are not manipulations at all, but simply awakening others to the truth of what you believe, of hearing it echoed around you in life. But let us be silent. Words and thoughts are distractions. Feel this moment, for as long as it will last.
Maximum force points increased. Wait. Last time it took me like 34 hours to do that. Oh, babes. My dear sister, we must wait. It's hard to wait. The hands make Zoe so close, so within reach. Oh, shit. You're going to the Berserk then? If I am. There's a genocide in the clearly. We need him to come out here so we can talk to him. Why don't you just go in and see him? Management won't let us in. Can I pass along a message for you? No, we prefer you to tell him the news in person. It's better this way. I'll see if I can do that. Those thugs. Password. You speaking to me? If you want to get in, go in where? Just the Berserk then. Because you know the password. If you don't, dust off. Tina.
Tarachomo sincho kavavolpa muliji gumanaminta barawamba michedos. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamato. Unta chiwita inka kikraya na chawa. Dovrei kun mwili wosa slima pogwangas.
Apparently none of them are going to become dancers. What's going on here? She didn't look so bad. If I had been subjected to a dance that disrespectful for a Twi'lek to dance like that. Oh, it would be furious if I knew to tame for him. This dancer was
Kechubo grayo bog no ka kechubo grayo bog no kada ita patitsa to unta chiwita inka ki kraya na chaw.
What sort of arrangement?
Ta cometa.
Quite simple. All you would have to do is bring a willing female that would made for the standard sewing. If she could dance well enough, then it would take her to dance with Volga.
I have not trained in the dance, but the Ichani fighting arts are very dance-like in their movements. I do not think it would be a stretch for me to do this.
Dahupa, bossa curata, go jujuto yoki.
You don't have to do this if you don't want to.
You're sure. Really, though, I would be more than happy to do it.
In that case, I thank you.
Muliwrawa iberendia tia Vishnu.
Put this on?
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
In that case, give it to me, and I will prepare myself.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura.
Let's see how it looks. Virtual polygons. Oh god. That helmet though.
Tonino bapin koneyaka. Chuba picha. Tuna yuma mochinawa. Kawana bota yunta.
Follow me, I was called you to avoid. Don't be nervous.
Ta bosanan
Do not be praised.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta.
Listen to him. Would much rather see a dance than listen to your tired reaction. That's so boring. And that helmet, ruining everything.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura.
This is our complete memory to pay you for the performance. I'm sure the master would ask you to convey his compliments. Now, if you excuse me, I want to attend to other business. Items received, dancer's outfit. Do you really leave her with the dancer's outfit? Oh god. Personally prefer that one. What happened if I left her with the dancer's outfit? Skills persuade. This dancer outfit leaves little to the imagination. No! No, don't tell me I could... Oh god, thank god I couldn't. Ah, that would be so weird if... Oh. Oh. I really need to remove that headgear. Technology. What's that? Sorting a speaker man's watering dish. Leave the unknown. Nothing of interest. 5th. I hope you're not just being good vlog. I don't actually listen to what you said. Just go to. What can you tell me about go to? What are you doing here? Vlog is sitting in the biggest supply of fuel of the outer rim. Now the Pegasus has been wiped off the charts. Problem is he decided not to ship one more drop. Okay, so what then? Let's just estimate. Negotiate contracts between systems. Once the agreements will start shipping fuel to the Citadel station. I was also trying to find fuel source for the Citadel station. Where are you? I suggest you look for another route. This one's mine. Can I talk to? This is currently resting. Business is urgent. I'll wake him up, but I warn you, his temper can be great when roused. Supper. Please wake him up.
Herinocho, Minaradocha, Kawanadumpa Kankarebe.
Jikarist Batkoki.
I was sent to dance for you.
Jichiskabule. Bobrakinun chuba.
Exact and passwords. Trade war bonus mission. Hook ID signature, rebuild HK, landing rights.
Greetings. I am B5D8. How may I assist you?
Who's this
This
base?
is a warehouse privately owned by Voga the Hutt. Your specific business-related inquiries will have to be directed to Voga himself. I am not authorized to disclose any information of that nature. However, I can say that this is an entirely droid-operated facility, and as such, we purchase droids for use here.
By droid?
We only purchase droids in larger amounts. If you have a droid you wish to sell, I would ask that you take it to Codin.
What the fuck am I? What's somewhere completely different?
Oh, looks like the Jedi raised their standards. Hanhar, I thought I smelled something. I've told you before, hunt your own targets. Don't scavenge mine.
You're my prey, female.
What,
Always.
working for the Hutt suddenly made you stupider, Hanhar? You touch me, you'll break the truce. And then you won't last long enough to slip off this moon.
Maybe I forget truth for a short while. Go mad. Forget rules. Maybe Senor Burns break, seeing you in pain. Or before I die. When I've that over, I can be in peace.
Don't, Hanhar. I'm warning you.
I want to trick you. Violate life debt. Little human girl, I will crush you with one hand. Lifetime
I
of
don't
misery.
want your life debt, Hanhar. I told you.
The little girl not have made mistakes so long ago on Kashyyyk. Females who make mistakes die.
Yeah, you're right. I'm afraid. I'm afraid if you keep crushing me, I'll accidentally set off my rocket charges and blow us both to Nal Hutta.
I Are you finally ready to die? I don't think so.
I'd rather die than be caught by you again, Hanhar.
This is not the time for you to enter the Shadowlands. When it is, I will be there, my claws at your throat, and I'll stay as you die. That was, a thing. Gone. What is this place? Cleaning droid. Ignores you. Pylon 3 console. Correct. Master steel cylinder. Maneuvering flaps. Whatever that may mean. You're human. You're not going into the ejector, aren't you? Is there some reason I shouldn't? Not the place that you're going, the atmosphere is poisonous to you. I see, how can I get in there? No one is stopping you from getting in, human. Better you come out. Fine. There's a door here, but seems to not be opening. Hoping you for a reason I have not work tonight here. Who do you work for? Those are pylons, whatever. Refugee landing pad. Away your shackles well. Did you meet with Gotigo, Lethal, I hope? Only in shadow and his voice is fierce to stand before others in the flesh. Do not pay to hunt him, but to kill him will keep. Perhaps I choose unwisely. Perhaps another bounty hunter scum could serve me better. You'll find no one who can hunt better than me. I hope the shadow means that Kashyyyk returned. The princess can rest. And that's why Zerka found you such an easy prey. You care nothing for recognition of victims. Primates not back to the world, Hannah. You care only for the accomplishments here. You can perform the task and perhaps even a female will suffice. He refuses to kill, but imagine enough character can persuade him otherwise, perhaps considering what a disappointment you've proven to be. This is in my arms, and just as you are. I'll do it again. Find Goto and kill him. You do not return until you have done so. Oh, wonderful. Probably have to return here at some point again. What's that? Lot patch. Sounds like a Waffle House to me. I don't know what this is.
Not a very good idea, entering a Mandalorian's room uninvited. Why don't you back up to the point where you were standing outside the door and rethink your decision?
Mandalorian with a sense of humour. Lunar Shadow. Doesn't help me. But if we recover that one, who are you? ARTYLO, just checking out the area. I see. Yet at the same time, you do not explain why. You've come here, ARTYLO, is it? Ask what you're doing. I do not know if you can or not. I'm familiar with human etiquette. That's interesting. What are you doing here? I'm trying to get everything working. It's very difficult. What does all this do? Then it's for what? Checking a signal among the dock frequencies seems impossible. I don't understand. Well, my species can hear much higher frequencies than your species, you see. Also, we can hear communication sent through artificial means. I would think by now you could tune out what you didn't want to hear. I will not stop no matter how frequency it happens. As I found myself, I cannot get the single out. But why would anyone need such a strong signal? The only reason I can discern is the odor is the transmission intends to cover up the entire planet. Never seen the signal was strong enough to cover the entire planet. Such transmission is by several signals as the background noise. I don't know, I guess it's probably the hut. How do you find it then? Who's behind it? Is there anything I can do to help out? What's the job? But I'm through in a few minutes. This is this pylon 1. Okay, so let's see pylon 3 then. Guess we could do that. Then Twi'lek. Body cutting is supposed to mean the body has been stripped of the package by from the base scientist. Cleaning droid. Oh. Just zap him until he died. Names. Droid toxinoids anatomy library warfare upgrade. Seems to be quite worrying. Run along now. This time I'm holding datapad. Found signal. Droid attacked me. It's deleting my data. We'll try to get away. Log interrupted. Fucking kill it. I'm not from the Dog Authority. What do you mean? Shipment. Can I have one of your power cells? Fuck off. Deadly gas mine, security computer modulator, scout enforcer.
I don't know who you are, but you picked the wrong room to break into.
Sorry, I don't know anyone was in here.
No harm done. For a minute, I thought you might have been someone else.
What do you mean?
My wife, Ada. There's a chance she may be here on Nar Shaddaa. A lot of refugees ended up here after the Jedi Civil War. I came here to see if I could track her down. Thing is, I can't get into the refugee sector. And even if I could, I'm not sure I could find her. I've been here for weeks, hoping to see her face. All I've done is watch my credits burn away to nothing.
Why can't you get into the refugee sector?
The exchange has got the place barricaded with thugs. They're putting the squeeze on the whole sector, trying to crush the spirit out of the remaining refugees. Now I'm almost cleaned out. I burned the last of my fuel and my freight just getting here. The exchange promised me a job shuttling freight via cargo cruiser, and I'm close to taking them up on it.
How do you know she's still alive?
I don't, and that's the most frustrating thing. But sometimes I'm just sure she's still alive. Somewhere.
Maybe I'll be able to go to the refugee sector for you.
Yeah? And what's it gonna cost me?
Nothing. I just help.
Well, I'm not gonna turn away an offer of help. All right, stranger. If you can find her, then you'll have my thanks.
Let me go see if I can find her. A lot of quests here. Appears to be a magnetically sealed storage door, locked from the inside. This is the only locked door, so I guess I would just break into it. very much as content. There's also a thing here, but it seems to be locked. Okay, let's talk to Fasa about that Ithorian's situation.
Ubaboska dwana ci.
I want to talk about Lavasvo.
Davadumba munsuru kuplaliyawa. Boba.
Can pay the docking fee because he can sell his power cells. But I just need new power supply. Thorian gives Fasa some power cells. Fasa lets him agree.
Kawana bota yuntatanga kinamatora.
I'll let him know.
Untachiwita.
Fasa says that he could let you depart if you give us some of your power cells. Good luck. Just leaves. Cryonic power cell. Wasn't that an upgrade item? Intended to be used in large construction droids. Using the military airspeeder. Airspeeder navigation interface. Apparently there's going to be something with an airspeeder in it. So what we witnessed is 2 murders. Probably 4. And even more bullshit on the way. So I guess we're going to be in Nar Shaddaa for quite a while. Or maybe several visits. It's quite large. Let's dip and hawk.
Graci ubaci kompadwana muska na bo.
Oh.
Davadumba mun.
Ah, new face.
Bornaci ninso pomaranka.
You mean Gary? Are you the owner of this establishment?
Tiumpe, dove punta crita zino mulera.
ARTYLO.
Ichiret korangata inkuntanga waikere rotawa.
You got unconscious?
Malampasta ravando krimogavan.
He's on the tele.
Jona yurturangachi wi ita?
Boring. It likes food races. Not gonna be having them.
Please, look, I already paid the exchange what I have. But oh, look! Here's the one with your credits. About time. Look, these gentlemen are getting impatient. Are you crazy? That was exchange muscle. When they hear about this, they'll come back a dozen strong and tear you limb from limb.
You brought me into this mess.
Thank you. They'll be after me worse than ever. I'm laying low for a while. Maybe they'll forget about me.
Well, I guess the Jedi Code is still alive and well. If you say so, I'm not sure I believe it. There's a lot of people who need help in the galaxy. If we stop to help each one, the Sith are going to be on us faster than anything. Let's just accomplish our mission first, then worry about everyone else.
Yes? You may have.
Sarda chornilo tabe duana mataka. Daka prota gocha. Krimso anatis chi norta hirembechok. Wendindo bay.
Flattered by his attention.
Tu pacha machalo aba. Dona sinto norakipa shakani. Kokparodunga nimisindo shoka. Mushka meto.
You're pretty good for a...
Vanaka bota. Auya tagwa kankidora. Uba volpa holosha. Chuba dosa jibicha.
You spend a lot of time around humans.
Daka prota gocha. Jarkomati sochpan lorcha. Yota chi sabarinish.
Sword crystal. Favorable bonus.
Mishasa Daka prota gocha. Jarkomati sochpan lorcha. Yota chi sabarinish. Uba volpa holosha. Chuba dosa jibicha. Krota short na chino mak.
Okay, now. Okay. So, I think it's time for a micro break because we need to separate things. So I'll be back in like a few seconds.